It's a very unique way of working because you can create your art first, whatever art you want, and then find a buyer for it. Hello everyone! Welcome to our Business with Ness. I'm Ness and I'm a professional illustrator. In this video, we're talking about art licensing and more specifically, surface design. It's a very unique and fun market and it might be a good fit for you. Art licensing has always fascinated me. It's always been on the back of my mind for years now, but I've put it aside for so long to focus on children's books. But now I've reconsidered and I'm actually starting to look into switching to art licensing full-time. I've been working a lot on it recently, doing a lot of research and also starting to design my very first licensing collections. And I've completely fallen in love with it and I'm so excited to tell you more about it today. But before we start, if you too would like to make a living with your art and you'd like to see more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell. The bell sends you a notification every time that I upload a new video, and this way you're sure that you won't miss any of the advice. Let's get started! So first of all, what is art licensing? Art licensing is a business model where you can essentially rent the copyrights of your illustrations to companies and manufacturers so they can create products to sell with your art on it. Sometimes a company commissions you to create something just for them, but a lot of the time they will take a design that you already have. So the artist can create the art first based on whatever they feel like creating and then find a buyer for it later. The artist could even license one piece of art to multiple companies, earning money several times for the same design. Now, obviously, this isn't quite as easy as it sounds. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It can be pretty hard to find buyers, and then also, for each bestseller design that you have that sells multiple times, you may have 2 or 3 designs that never sell. It's not necessarily an easy industry to get into, but it is a very fun one. And with some hard work, you too can be successful at it. What is surface design? So as I said, art licensing is actually a business model. The actual job title of someone who does art licensing would be surface designer. Surface design means any art that's meant to decorate surfaces, hence surface design. If you look around you, you probably find many examples of surface design, like a print on your shirt, or the cover of a notebook, or wall art, just to name a few. There are 2 main categories of art in surface design: patterns and illustrations. When we're talking specifically about patterns, you'll see the term surface pattern design. This means a square repeating pattern that can tile indefinitely. But it's not just patterns that can be licensed. Many standalone illustrations are licensed every day for things like greeting cards or notebook covers. If you see the term surface design without the word pattern in it, then it often refers to illustrations. Now we're getting into the fun stuff, all the different markets in surface design and also all the different ways of getting paid. But first, before we get into that, I'd really love to know, are you interested in art licensing? Is it something that you've considered in the past, or is your curiosity piqued now? Whatever it is, go in the comments right now and let me know. Surface design is an enormous industry comprised of so many different kinds of products. It would be impossible to research it all, so it's highly recommended in the beginning to narrow down your focus to 1 or 2 product categories, at least in the beginning, just so you have somewhere to start. You have to make sure your art is appropriate for that market, and you have to make a list of manufacturers and buyers. All of this can get pretty overwhelming if you're looking at all product categories at once. Here are some of the many niches that exist: clothing and apparel, home linens like bed linens, tablecloths, quilting fabric, home decor like pillows and decorative items, wall art, gifts such as wrapping papers or gift bags, greeting cards, fabrics, packaging, stationery such as journals, notebooks, or letter paper, paper crafts like stickers, scrapbook, stamps, phone and tablet cases, dinnerware like plates or mugs, accessories like bottles, keychains, or enamel pins, and many, many more. There are several ways to make money in surface design. First of all, there's licensing by royalty. This means that you will earn a percentage of all the sales of the product. In general, this will be between 2 and 8%, and it's usually the best deal. It's the best way to do art licensing, but it can take a while to receive a payment. You have to wait until the product is developed, manufactured, sent to retailers, and sold. And after that, you will receive a check for royalties every quarter. It depends on each company, but that can be a year or two before you start receiving checks. There's also different kinds of arrangements here, such as exclusive or non-exclusive. If it's exclusive, then the company you license to has exclusivity. They are the only ones that can use this design. But if it's non-inclusive, this means that you can resell these designs to other companies. So obviously, it's advantageous if you sign a non-exclusive deal. Then there's also licensing by flat fee. This means you receive a one-time fee for the use of your design. Obviously, this will probably be restricted in scope or in time or even in territory. So for instance, your contract might say, we're giving you $1,200 and we can use your design for 2 years and only in the US, for instance. The next method is a buyout. This means a company gives you a one-time fee to buy out all of the copyrights to your design. You will not be able to use or sell this design again, and the company will be able to do whatever they want with this design at perpetuity. The next category is freelance work. So you can also freelance in this category. There are companies who are looking to hire surface designers to create something custom for them. And the method of payments in this category can wildly differ. It really depends on your contract and the arrangements that are made. It can be paid hourly or by design. It can be exclusive or non-exclusive. It really depends on what you negotiate. And then finally, there's also what's called CAD work. This is akin to being a freelance design assistant, so to speak. It's usually paid hourly by a studio, and tasks might include things like, administrative tasks, digitizing designs, or making a pattern repeat, creating different color variations of designs, etc. It's not the most exciting thing on this list, but it can make you some money in a pinch, and it can be good, especially in the beginning of your career, to gain some industry experience as well. So this is it for my little overview. Obviously, it's very quick, very, surface level, but if you're interested in this topic, I would love to make more videos about it, dig deeper, and tell you more about the world of art licensing. I'm developing some collections right now. I would love to show you how that works and what I've come up with. If you're interested in any of this and in the subject of art licensing in general, then go in the comments and let me know so that I know to create more videos about this. And if you're itching to get started making money with your art, then I have a free guide that you might enjoy. It's called 7 Surprising Ways to Find Illustration Work. It's completely free, and I will leave a link to that in the description below. So that's it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help our small channel grow. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!